It is day 33 of 50 days of trash, which means that we are 2/3 of the way through. And I'm here to tell you, these last this last third of the time, it's getting busy because there's quite a bit of stuff to do. So today we're getting rid of old shoes. I don't know if you have a bunch of old shoes. Like I said, this is a no judgment zone. If you do, you do. And I know that for some people, those are hard to get rid of. And apparently I am one of those. I kind of want to point the finger at other people, but you know, the numbers don't lie. So I have this pair of shoes, which is, I mean, it's a kind of a nice looking pair of shoes. It's leather, but they hurt my feet so bad when I wear them. I never wear them because they hurt so bad. And there's this part of me, I guess, that, you know, left over from my dad especially and my mom, where it's like, oh, you need to have a nice looking pair of leather shoes. I never wear them. My feet hurt so bad. So it's like, I think they need to go. And these, so I did a little research yesterday afternoon about these, and they say that if they're in good shape, especially leather shoes, that Goodwill will take these. So I'm going to take these to Goodwill, but the others probably won't go to Goodwill because they're not in very good shape. I have a leather pair of moccasins that were slippers, and I have no idea how long I've had them, but I mean, the soles have worn through in a few places, and they were lined. One of the reasons I loved it was they were lined, and like in the winter, it'd keep my feet, you know, nice and toasty, but they are just falling apart. So they're going in the trash. Then, I won't make you go through all of these. I have a pair of shoes that was an old pair of running shoes I wore when I was rehabbing a house that are covered in drywall mud. And actually that house, it was a mess. And so I'm not even sure it was sanitary. And another pair that I also used these when I was rehabbing a house, and they have like, there's just gunk all over them from, it's mainly sticky stuff off of old wallpaper that we pulled off the walls. And another pair that just kind of, these actually don't look too bad, but I don't know. Some of this stuff, it's like, I'm not even sure that's sanitary after I used it there. And this was a pair that I kept that I would do yard work in, but I live in a community where they do most of the yard work, so honestly, I don't really do it very much, and the soles are wearing out on those. And then there's one more somewhere because I only ended up with one here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half pairs of shoes. And when I'm going through other stuff, the other shoe here will show up somewhere. So I don't think that any of these shoes can be reused or recycled. I looked it up, and they say that number one, they have to be in reasonably good condition. Number two, they have to be, very clean. And then Goodwill will take them if they're in that condition. They can also be recycled. According to the stuff I looked up online, Nike stores will take used Nike shoes and they'll take them in and recycle them. And there's actually a couple of places online that will recycle used shoes, and you send off, and they'll send you a box to put your shoes in to send off to them to recycle. But I think that all of these are in pretty bad shape. And so I am just going to I'm going to take this pair to Goodwill, and the rest of them I'm just going to throw away. So, I don't know how many old pairs of shoes I did, full disclosure, and I think that this is fair game. If you disagree with me, put something down in the comments. But I have 2 pairs of running shoes left. One is a newer pair that I bought within the last year. And of course, it's in pretty good shape. And then the other one is the previous pair, and they look almost exactly alike. They're reasonably good shape, but I'm going to keep those so that I do have one pair if I'm working in the yard or if I have to go out someplace really muddy or something along those lines. I have kind of I guess I'll call that a work pair of shoes. But, we're going to get rid of these. I looked, and I got to also admit, there was one other pair of shoes that I wasn't sure about. And so I kept them. They may be going too. I don't know. Maybe not right away, but I mean, I guess that doesn't look like much. I don't know, but it takes an enormous amount of space. If you have those in your closet, that'll cover almost the whole closet floor. Or I had most of the work ones out in the garage, and I mean, you walk by them every day and you get to the point that they're invisible. You don't notice them. But when I took them out, I thought, oh my gosh, look at all this, get all this junk out of the way. All right, guys, I don't know if you can do it. If shoes are too emotional for you to get rid of, I totally get it. But let me know in the comments if you threw out any shoes, or if you didn't, or how you feel about it, or if you think I'm a terrible person. Whatever it might be. And that's it. So that ends day 33 of 50 Days of Trash. We're 1/3 left, and we're going to finish this up. And so if you enjoyed this, maybe you give me a like and maybe share with another hoarder in your life. If you want to follow along, you might even subscribe. And as I've said many times, I have set up a playlist with all of these together so that you can follow along if you'd like to. And that's it for today. And so we will be back tomorrow for day 34. And I wrote out a bunch of stuff. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do tomorrow, but we'll find out. And have a great day. And I will see you next time. Take care, my friends. Bye.